you could explain.
I apologize.
So the Nazarenes or Nazarites, those ones, they believed Jesus was a messenger sent by God. So that's one thing. Some of them, they followed Paul's theology, or what's his theology, and Paul didn't believe in the Trinity as a whole. He believed in binary, what you call it, the Father, the Son. Yeah, and some of them, they have agreed with that. Yeah, but that's my understanding to his writing. But later on, you could comment on this. Yeah, and by the way, they used to be Christian, didn't believe in the Holy Ghost to be part of the Trinity. Now, some of the Christian, they believed in the Trinity. What happened in the Council of Nicaea? That's the key thing. So basically, the church fathers, they sat down, they had to vote about the doctrine of Christianity. They had to vote, meaning it's a democracy. So some of them, they were debating about Jesus to be God or not. They debated if, for example, if the Holy Ghost is part of the triune God. So it's a debate. So it was an open for debate. Meaning we're talking about church fathers who I wanted to focus on two parties. The monotheist Christian who believed Jesus to be prophet sent by God, and another Trinitarian Christian, which were the majority. And what happened? It was kind of enforced by Constantine I, enforced the Trinity on them. Why did Constantine? He had those Nazarenes who ran away from the Council of Nicaea. He had to chase them. He had to kill them. They used to hide in the mountains. Those are the early church fathers from the Nazarenes. Why they have to do that? Because they believed they didn't believe in the Trinity as part of the doctrine. So this is before Muhammad, peace be upon him, was sent. That's one thing. Adding to this, we have as well, for example, the Ignatius of Antioch. Ignatius of Antioch, he was one of the church fathers, yeah, one of the early ones, and he was 100 years, I think, just after Jesus, meaning he's way earlier than you, correct?
Way earlier than me, but not.
Yeah,
okay.
but and as well, he is actually, his work, most of the Christian faith is based on his letters and his writing and his work. He was, I will tell you something, he believed Jesus to be part of the triune God, believed Jesus to be, the Son of God, believed this. And he believed the Father, the Son, he believed in this. He also believed that Jesus was crucified. Yeah, these three things. So when he was caught and he was sent to Rome to be eaten by the lions, so on the way he wrote letters to other churches. He wrote letters not to Muslims, he wrote letters to the Christians, saying to them, they still exist in his time, devoted during his time, devout Christians who literally worship God, people who attend the church. He wrote even to the Pope or the fathers of the churches who believed at that time Jesus wasn't crucified. So he's saying to them, our brothers, he is, you can imagine. For example, if you said to me, someone who believed Prophet after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like Qadianis, we cannot call them our brothers. We don't say they are our brothers. We say they are the disbelievers. That's how we believe about them. But here he said, our brothers, meaning he believed that they are his brothers in faith. He said they believed Jesus wasn't crucified. He was addressing this point to them to rectify that to them. Even though he didn't say this is heresy, he didn't say those people that are not Christian, he didn't say any of these things. Meaning, if you go back in the history, this problem was already in the house of Christianity. It wasn't introduced by Islam. You understand?
I can respond to that.
Yeah?
Actually,
do you know the work? Do you know the work of Ignatius of Antioch?
Yes.
Do you know his work? Yes. Do you confirm the point that I raised now? No. So shall we check? We can't check. Shall we check?
We can. Uncle, can I say this though? Hold on. Was Christianity in Ethiopia first or in Europe first? Because when Muhammad sent his followers to Ethiopia to be protected by a Christian king, they already had the New Testament Bible.
Okay. Now you see here.
So you talk about the Council of Nicaea and all that. That's later on.
Yeah, because
no, it wasn't later on. It wasn't later.
Yeah, it was.
And by the way,
they already had that Bible.
By the way, and you should know.
And I have it here too as well.
By the way, and adding to this, even though you're talking about, do you believe in the Bible which is by the Orthodox Bible?
Yes, I have it here too as well.
And what about the Catholic Bible? Is not there?
They added other books to it.
Based on what?
What do you mean?
The other books can be read by other Christians.
Exactly.
They're not false.
Wait, hold on. Do the Catholics and the Orthodox have the same New Testament?
No.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Why are you lying, Uncle?
No.
I have it right here, bro.
By the way, they don't have.
I have it right here.
By the way, I'll tell you why. I'm not here to discuss Christianity. You know that.
No, but you're talking about Christianity.
No, you asked me a question that I'm saying no. Now,
you're lying.
Later on, don't say that.
Okay, sorry.
See here.
Okay, can
Uncle,
we pause
you
for a
just said
second?
that.
I
You
really
just
want to
said.
know
Okay.
if everyone
You just said that
is living in vain.
Yeah.
If
You just said that the.
By the way,
It's
it should be the discussion between me and her.
I mean, it's the same
No,
discussion.
no.
It's the
By
same
the way, I could
discussion.
bring other people, but I don't want to do that
It's the
because
same discussion.
we finished. Listen.
But
listen.
listen.
Let her. She is qualified to talk. Let her talk about herself. Listen. Let us discuss.
You just said
again.
the Catholic Bible and the Christian Bible, the Orthodox, is not the same.
I believe that's the same.
By the way, he just said they're not. It's recorded.
Yeah, it's recorded. I believe
so we know he be lying. That's why I
okay,
say.
see here.
Let's use kinder words.
I'm sorry. He didn't know. He didn't know. A sheikh that didn't know.
Okay. By the way, I don't have to be. By the way, I don't have to be master of Christianity to know things. Yeah, that's not my point. That's not my area. But I will adding to your information. So when you study here, we have the Ignatius of Antioch. He affirms in the first century of Christianity, affirms some Christian living in his time, his own brothers in Christianity, his own brothers and sisters believed Jesus wasn't crucified. Based on this, why he is saying this, why those ones who believed during his time, why they believe he wasn't crucified, that's another discussion. Yeah, that's another discussion. Now, why Allah Azza wa Jal has made it, we need to understand that this life is a life of a test. Yeah. So, for example, before Muhammad, peace be upon him, was sent, people they were worshipping idols. Yeah, they used to worship idols in
the Arabian Peninsula. In Mecca, yes. They were kissing the black stone and going around.
No. One second. The black stone. By the way, the black stone is not the one which is not about the being people who are polytheists. They used to have idols, worshipping idols, and us,
other than the black
and the black stone, whether if it's there or not there, we don't care. It's not a holy thing.
They used to do Ramadan
by
to the lunar god.
By the way, you see, by the way, the same thing as the Christians. They have a Christmas tree. They took it from the pagans.
Exactly.
So you
But
pagans.
we're okay with that.
Can I say pagans?
Okay
Can I say you're pagans like that?
No.
Why not? You say because you when you imitate. You say you're not supposed, but you're happy. You're happy about it. You say we're happy to do it. So you do pagan thing. So I'm not saying that. So,
it's the same with Ramadan, though.
No, it's not
Ramadan is the pagan
By the way,
thing.
no, Ramadan fasting.
Yeah,
The month of Ramadan.
fasting is to the lunar god.
No,
It existed before
that's a big lie.
It's
That's
to
a
the
big lie.
god's sin. To the god's sin. They fasted
That is
for
not
30
that's
days
not true.
and then they had Eid
Either,
al-Fitr for
by
3
the way,
days
either you know,
after Ramadan.
either you know.
That is historical fact.
That's not
look it up right
That
now.
is hundreds of years before
That's not
Islam.
right now.
That's not true.
Hundreds of years
go look
before
it up
By the way,
Islam.
by the way,
30 days
by the way,
fasting.
I have, by the way,
3 days Eid.
I have loud voice. I could do that, but I'm not doing it. I'm still having
I
the
did the
respect.
same thing, Uncle.
I didn't have the respect. I still have the respect. Now, firstly,
No, I'm loud.
the Arabs, they were not fasting before the Prophet ﷺ, except one day they call Ashura.
Oh, so they were then.
No, Ashura,
Oh,
fasting.
okay.
But so you just
didn't-
said they weren't.
didn't
Not
do
for the
Ramadan.
lunar, not Ramadan, not Ramadan. That's something which for you to know,
they didn't go
which you
around
don't
the
know.
black
Yeah, Ramadan is fasting. It's not about the black stone. So Ramadan, they were not fasting Ramadan. That's fair. See, that's something which you don't know. Adding to this,
It wasn't
that-
during Ramadan, but it was a 30-day fast.
No,
An 8-day fast.
that's a lie. That's not true. That's not true.
You
That's a
got
lie.
it up?
Can you, I've
That's
got
a lie.
references
Okay.
for
What's the
it.
reference?
Historical references.
Where is it?
Give me a minute.
Where is it?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
And when she finds
Until
it, what happens?
I'm
you
not
bring.
a computer. Give me a
Yeah,
minute.
okay, until you bring it. So for us, that before Islam, before the Prophet ﷺ was sent, that the Arabs used to fast the day of Ashura. Why they used to fast the day of Ashura? It is the day that Allah Azza wa Jal has saved Musa alayhi salam from the Pharaoh and his people.
What day was that?
Ashura, the 10th of Muharram.
The 10th of what?
Muharram. Yeah.
What was the
It's a month. It's an Islamic month.
Yeah, the
It's a lunar month.
lunar month.
Moon God said.
Yes, yes. By the way, the Jews used to follow lunar calendar. For you to know.
I think this is yours. I don't know.
Yeah. So the Jews used to follow lunar calendar before the Gregorian calendar. Yeah. So the Jews, they followed the lunar calendar. So for us, it's not something which is introduced. We don't follow the god moon as you think. We follow the lunar calendar. Those totally different things. When you follow Gregorian calendar, it doesn't mean you worship the sun.
So why you have a moon on top of your mosque?
Okay. I will tell you something. Do you know why? Do you know why?
From Rome.
Do you know why? No, listen. Do you know why? I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Do you know why?
I never heard of that.
Do you know why? Do you know why the moon they put in the mosque? Because during the Ottoman time, it was their sign, the moon. Their sign, the sign of the Ottoman was the moon. And for us, if you go to
they got it from Christians.
No. The Ottoman, the were Muslims.
Where did they get it from?
I don't know. Ask them. Ask the Ottoman when you see them. For me, I don't care about the crescent or the moon or anything. It doesn't represent anything.
Oh, you lying?
No. I got different.
So why do you have it on top of your mosque?
Ask them. Ask me. By the way,
every day today.
Every
time I ask you a question, you say you don't know.
I asked.
You don't care.
I answered you
Ask
before.
them.
I answered you before.
But you're a
I
sheikh.
said to you earlier. Again, you see here, if you become disrespectful, I will not discuss
sorry,
with
Uncle.
you. So I said to you, it was a sign for the Ottomans. Yes.
Where did they get from?
The Ottomans, they will have a sign. Anyone have a sign. Any people will have a sign of their country, whatever.
But we still keep
For
it.
example, when they have that during the Ottoman time, it used to be represent their country. It doesn't mean it is something holy. It doesn't mean it's a sign of Islam. Simple as that. And people who are, I believe, they are innovators who are literally inventing things in Islam. Who make the moon something significant. For us, the moon or the crescent has no any significance in the Islamic resources, and that's why you don't find any of our resources talking about the moon to be our sign or our symbol.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if it's hadith or something like that. Where it talks about Muhammad splitting the moon.
That's the ayah in the Quran.
That's an ayah in the Quran.
Not
So
Muhammad.
that's-
Allah split the moon, not Muhammad.
Allah split the moon.
Allah split the moon. Yeah.
Is this still split or is it?
Yeah, when you go to the moon, you will see. Go to the moon and find out.
You want to go to the moon and find out? Come on.
Because here,
I'm
by
not
the
gonna
way,
say long.
we know that Allah was able to do more miracles with other prophets and messengers.
So wait.
Like
So
Allah
did the miracle, not Muhammad.
No, Allah did the miracle, not Muhammad.
Okay, Muhammad did no miracles then.
Just like Jesus, he did miracles by the will of Allah. That's how it is.
Also, so was it?
He made dua and Allah did.
by the will of Allah.
By the will of
So
Allah.
Muhammad,
You know,
yeah, that's
he did it.
what Allah said.
One
That's
second.
what
Allah says here, Allah confirmed to us in the Quran, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he made dua, he supplicated to Allah, and Allah has made it. It's not by his own will, it's the will of Allah.
yeah.
The same thing.
I'm not gonna take
the same thing when Jesus was able to bring someone into life again by the will of God. That's how it
I'm not gonna take your time, okay? I know we've been here for a little while, but one last thing, okay? Can Allah enter creation? Yes or no?
What do you mean intercreation?
Can Allah enter creation? Yes
Okay.
or no?
Is that answer yes or no?
Yes.
There's no yes or no.
There's no yes or no
Question. It has the details. There's no yes or no. Question.
Okay, what's the details? Because we're sticking to that topic.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
You see here. Going back.
She found the resource.
Okay.
She found the resource.
Going back.
That you didn't know about.
What was the resource? That's not the resource.
That's not resource. What is it?
Also speaks about the Iranians.
Going back.
Saying that
Okay, I'm gonna read something. And we can read it in Arabic as well.
They look towards Yemen when they pass.
I think she did.
Okay.
Uncle, she just
Now,
cooked you though.
what is this source?
She just cooked you
What
though.
is this source?
What is the source
By
now?
the way.
What is the source?
What is the source?
There are several
What is the source?
sources actually.
That's a
The
pagan
source-
practice,
First of
Sheikh.
all, this is a religion, the religion research institute.
What is the source? What is the source? What is the source? The source.
First of all,
Sheikh is
your
getting
Arabic
cooked.
source.
What is the
Ibn
source?
Hazm,
Ibn Hazm came later on, way after. That's nonsense.
and
Sorry,
the
Arab.
Haran,
What's Haran? There is no
the
Haran.
city on the border between Syria and Iraq.
Where is that? Where is the source? Listen. Where is the source? Where is the source?
It's documented.
Where is the source? Where is the source?
You with the website?
There's no source.
With the website.
By the way, for us, when we say a source, meaning you need to bring a book. That's nonsense.
Yes, that's very
That's nonsense. Yeah,
All right.
That's not a source. So we're done with this.
What is your response to can Allah enter creation?
You see
He
here.
was right. It was documented.
By the way, that's not true. There's no any documentation.
No, I'm not saying it's
there is
true.
there is zero
There's
like
historical
source to say
evidence,
that is
Sheikh.
true. Zero.
Really?
By the way, you
same
could
way-
read because
the
you
same
could
way you
read.
don't know
You could read.
the crucifixion happened.
By the way, you could read because here when you go back. By the way, I'm still.
The same way you don't know
Again.
crucifixion happened. You
Again.
don't know.
But the same way
Go
you
back.
don't know if
By the way,
aliens build the pyramid.
Going back to the point.
Yeah.
For us, there are no single resource to say that this happened. That's it. So until you bring that original text, then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Sorry. Your source.
Can we put
Your
the same
source.
test to your Quran?
Your source.
Can we put the same test to your
Your
Quran?
source. Your source.
Can we put the same test to your Quran.
Yeah, we can put the test to the Bible. Why we go to the
Well,
Quran?
you just said,
Let's do
I asked you about the crucifixion.
the same
You said you
test.
don't know.
You see here, we have a people we call it a chain of narrators all the way to the Prophet, peace be upon him. You don't have that.
Well,
So we
we
don't.
are better than that.
We don't.
We
None of them are directors.
Why did Uthman burn the Quran?
By the way, you could.
Okay,
No.
so can you give me the answer to
Muhammad
that?
never
Okay.
gave
And Allah
instructions.
integration.
His four
The
caliphs
question
disagreed
is-
about how
You
to
say here,
define
by the way,
Quran.
you could say whatever you wanted to say.
That's true.
What
This
you
is
said,
facts from
your
your
source,
scholars.
your
Yeah,
source
exactly.
Is that true,
is
Sheikh?
nonsense.
My source is
So
your
you cannot use
scholars.
it. Your
Sheikh,
source is
that's
My
nonsense.
source is your scholars.
That's correct.
Right,
Didn't say
that's
that. You're a liar.
exactly.
Sorry to say.
Really? The
Yeah.
scholars
Okay.
didn't say
Didn't say
that.
that.
The four caliphs after
What
Muhammad.
the four caliphs?
The four caliphs.
What about them? I'm talking about.
They
I'm
agree
talking
on
about.
the compilation of the Quran.
Yes, the complete. The Quran is complete.
That's a lie.
Yeah, you're lying.
According
That's
to
why
your sources,
Yeah,
that's a lie.
yeah.
Okay.
Sheikh.
Which source?
And then he gets mad when
What's that? What's that?
Because
Which
one of
source?
them said it should be
You keep telling me I'm a liar.
116 ayahs. One said it should be 111.
Who said that?
And now it's 1.
Who said that?
You tell me.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
You tell
You
me.
see here, by the way,
Answer the question.
you could do what you call it now, you know what you call it, just to gun shoot everything.
You can't-
And that's total
you can't-
nonsense.
you can't-
Here,
I
no,
bring
listen,
evidence.
still be respectful.
Sorry, Uncle.
Yeah. So going back to the point, what you said, you just made a lie here. You just made a lie about the sources, about the
Be
fasting.
respectful.
Fasting.
Be
You don't,
respectful.
you
I
know,
made
don't
a
lie. You made a lie.
lie.
You made a lie. I will say to you.
Wait. You say she made a lie, but you say when I call you a liar, be respectful.
By the way, what she said, because I tried to rectify her and she insists on the lie, and that's why you said she's a liar. So that's why she lied.
say the
Okay.
same
She
for
lied.
you.
So the same
Right,
thing.
exactly.
If I insist on something which is wrong, then I'm a liar. But when she insists on something which is wrong, she's a liar.
So when I say it, you say I'm being disrespectful. So answer the question.
Okay.
Can Allah enter creation? And you can give me a lecture about it. But the real question is yes or no. But give me a lecture. Give me a lecture.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I know.
That's fine. That's fine.
No lecture.
Allah has stated in the Quran, firstly,
Yeah.
when Allah has created the creation,
Yeah.
firstly, that has created the creation, we don't say that Allah will enter His creation. There is nothing like that.
He the
And
same.
actually, mixing with His creation, that's not part of our faith. Allah didn't mix with His creation. And Allah says about Him, He's the Most High. He's above His creation, meaning without being mixed with His creation. So, and to say
He the
can
same,
and
though.
cannot, that is something else. We don't say Allah can and cannot, because when you describe God, you have to describe God of things that befit His majesty and glory. Due to this, we cannot describe God to say He can enter the creation or cannot enter the creation. And He descends in the way that befits His majesty. He said He descends
To hear your-
in every
your
last
prayers.
third of the night. It doesn't mean He enters the creation. That's how it is.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Okay. So it doesn't mean that he enters the creation.
No, it doesn't enter the creation.
Can I read what your Quran says? And you can read it in Arabic as well. I mean, you may not like this interpretation. I'll go on Quran.com and get all the other interpretations.
Yeah,
Is that
okay,
fine?
fine.
You can get it in Arabic too.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, 'cause I have it in Arabic too as well.
No problem.
All right, I'm gonna read what it says. You can pull it out on your phone or wherever. Whoever wants to pull it out. I'm going to Quran chapter 27, verse number. I'm gonna read it from. I don't know what verse you want me to read it from, but I like to read it from verse number 8. But we can go from verse number 5.
Okay.
Okay. Should I go to verse number
Which
5?
is- which chapter, which chapter?
27. Is it 27?
Surah?
27.
Okay, no.
Verse,
Okay.
yeah, yes. And you can get it in Arabic. I want you to read it. Matter of fact, I also want you to go to all the other interpretations. Just like you pulled up earlier, I want you to pull up all the other interpretations, okay?
Here it is.
Alright? And now I'm gonna read what it says. And then the two verses that I found very interesting is 8 and 9. But I'm gonna read it from verse number 5. Okay? Verse number 5, excuse me guys. Alright, I'm gonna read from verse number 5. It says, read.
By the way, are you taking a mic of my prophet?
Am I what?
Are you taking a mic of my prophet?
Am I what?
Are you taking a mic of my prophet?
I don't understand what you mean. I'm just reading.
No, he's reading.
How am I
So
mocking?
don't mock.
Wait, hold on. When you guys say I can't read and stuff like that, and
No,
I
no,
say,
I
wait,
didn't
hold
say
on,
that.
uncle. When you guys say I can't read, and I say that Muhammad couldn't read, is that mocking?
No, you just mock. So please, be
Hold on,
respectful.
I'm asking you a simple question. Is that mocking?
Go, yes, that's
If I say Muhammad couldn't read, is that mocking?
yeah, he couldn't read, that's not mocking.
Okay then.
But you say, when you
He
say
just said-
Ikra, and all
So
of
he
these
just
things.
said read.
By the way,
If I say you
Ikra,
could
read.
read,
Is that mocking?
it's
so
Come
be
on.
respectful. To the
See what I'm saying,
to
Uncle? Every
my
time I say
prophet.
something, he say be respectful.
Yeah, be respectful.
Is that-
I'm insisting.
Am I being disrespectful? Am I being disrespectful if I say
Yeah,
Muhammad
carry
couldn't
on,
read?
carry on.
Okay, all right, sorry. Okay, listen. Right, exactly. Come on.
Relax.
Come on.
Yeah.
These are the ones of whom there will be the worst of punishment. In the hereafter, they are the greatest losers. Verse number 6. And indeed, O Muhammad, you received the Quran from one wise and knowing. Verse number 7. Mention when Moses said, this is Allah speaking to, Muhammad saying, mention when Moses said to his family, indeed I have perceived a fire. So Moses is saying,
I saw a fire.
Yeah, I saw a fire. Okay, I saw a fire. Okay, I will bring from you information, or I will bring you a burning torch.
Yes.
That you may warm yourselves.
Yes.
Okay. Remember I said verse number 8 and 9, which is what I find very interesting.
Yes.
Okay. It says, but when he came to it, he came to the fire.
Yes.
Okay. He went to the fire. He came to the fire. Right. He was called. So the fire called out to him. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Blessed is he. In this translation, it says at. In this translation, it says at. It says blessed is he. You can read it in Arabic.
Okay.
Blessed is he. In Arabic, the word at is actually in.
No, it means men.
It means what?
Men.
What's men?
Carry.
Okay, so let me read it again. Verse number 8. Okay. But when he came to it, he was called. Blessed is whoever is at the fire and whoever is around it. So that's two he's.
Yeah,
is that one he or two he's?
Carry on.
Two he's, all right? And exalted is Allah, the Lord of the worlds.
Okay.
Right? What does it say in Arabic? In or at?
It says men.
Okay, all right. Let's read number 9.
Okay.
So wherever he's gonna say, right? He's gonna say it's not Allah in the fire. I know that. I'm projecting.
Yeah.
You're gonna say it's not Allah in the fire.
Yeah, that's no
But
problem.
here's verse number 9. O Moses, indeed it is I, Allah, the exalted, the might, the wise.
Okay.
So how can you say to me it's not Allah, but when Allah is saying it is Him?
Okay. You see here, that's how it is. The problem is with when you are reading the Quran, and we say it, by the way, when many people who come, they try to interpret the Quran the way that they think.
I'm reading it.
Yeah. I'm saying to you, reading it, and you try to interpret it the way that you think.
It's supposed to be a
So
book
here.
for all mankind.
Right. I'm sorry, Uncle. I'm very sorry. I just want to know who's in the fire.
Okay. Allah, He said when He came.
He said it was Moses in the fire. Muhammad Hijab said, I cooked him because sorry, Uncle, sorry. I cooked him because he said it in Arabic. In Arabic it's in. Blessed is he who is in.
Man.
Yeah, which is in. He said it.
No.
We can go back to the video. I have the video right now. Muhammad Hijab said it was in. Hold on.
Man finnar. Yes, man finnar. What
Means
is
in.
Who is
he
in?
said, so I said, is Moses speaking to himself if Moses is in the fire?
Okay.
Go ahead, Uncle.
You see here.
So I don't know how Muhammad Hijab cooked me. He said it was Moses in the fire speaking to Moses. He said, I didn't say that. Who's in the fire? That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Who's in the fire?
Okay. Now here the question is. That's why we'll try to explain to you again. When we, as Muslims, we believe that firstly Allah spoke to Moses in a speech, meaning Allah talked to him directly. When Musa alayhi salam, when he reached to the fire, and it's a sign by Allah for him to come to the fire, to the place, it doesn't mean Allah was in the fire. Yeah, that's one thing. The other thing, Allah Azza wa Jal has said, again, man, it doesn't mean one person. Man means could be plural. Yeah, because men, whomever, yeah, you understand? Listen, that's the problem. Go back to the Arabic. It says man finnar means whomever, man finnar. Again.
All right, you know what? Let's do Quran.com.
Go.
Let's go Quran.com. I don't like this little trickery you're playing with me.
Why we got trickery?
It's in Arabic. You know what I'm saying? This is one translation. Okay.
Okay. Which one?
Go Quran.com and then go to all the translations. All the translations. Let's go to all of them. Let's read all of them.
Okay. There's two translations here.
No, there's more than one.
Yeah, here.
There's more than one.
Fire. And whoever is around it. Whoever.
Let's do this. Let's do this. We're not playing that game. We're not playing that game.
We're not playing that game.
We're not playing that game. We're not playing that
and
game.
whoever.
We're not playing that game.
So there is no one person.
We're not playing that game, Uncle.
Yeah.
We're not playing that game.
No, I'm not even playing it. Look at it.
Let's go.
Look at it.
Quran.com, okay?
Go.
Don't leave, Uncle.
I'm here.
The uncles are going to get busted this year.
Let's go. Quran.com. Okay, chapter 27. 27. 27.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm gonna go to all. I'm gonna go to all the translations. Hold on.
Go down.
I'm gonna go to all the translations. I'm gonna click all of them.
Good.
I'm gonna click all of them.
Good.
Back some of that money as well.
Okay. Now let's go.
Okay, good.
Okay, verse number. What was it? Number 8 and 9. Okay. Let's read it. Number 4. Number 5.
Hopefully you got money to pay back. All those
5.
people have been donating on the back of your lives.
Number 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to 8. Let's go to 8. So I'm gonna read all the translation out loud.
Fine to come
Out
in.
loud.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fine to come
All right.
in
The
from
first
the tower.
translation, which is one, it says, "But when he came to it, he was called by Allah. Blessed is he who is at the fire and whoever is around the fire."
But that's
Hold on, that's one translation.
That is he,
Come on.
the one who is at the fire.
Yeah.
And whomever
is around it. Okay. Another translation. But when he came to it, he was called. Blessed is whoever is at the fire and whoever is around it. Another translation.
So, by the way,
Another. Come on, Uncle. Let me read it.
You read. But just
see,
a point, no, a point of comment. Whoever, it could be plural, could be singular, correct?
Let me finish
You
reading.
agree with
Uncle.
me?
that's true.
Let me finish read.
Carry on.
Let me finish read. Okay.
Read.
Another translation. So when he came to it, he was called. Blessed is he who is in the fire.
Yes.
Blessed is he who is in
Yeah, good.
the fire. That's what the actual Arabic translation is.
No, that's actual.
If you wanna highlight this, right? If I highlight this and I go to Google Translate in Arabic, it literally says in.
Okay.
Let me read another one. Let me read another one.
Sorry.
It does say in, exactly. It says in Arabic. Exactly. They're getting cooked right now, Uncle.
By
Look,
the way,
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
don't have fun like that.
I'm sorry. But Uncle, is that in Arabic? Thank you.
Read.
Thank you.
Carry on.
In Arabic. Come on. In Arabic.
Carry on.
So in Arabic, it's in.
Carry on.
So the real Arabic, it says. So I'm reading it. It says. So when he came.
So you neglect all of that.
Hold on,
and you
wait,
accept
wait.
this one.
Because in Arabic.
Listen, who's the Arab here?
You're Arabic. So that means you can lie to me then?
No, I'm not lying to you.
So wait, hold on. Hold on. Do you accept this translation or no?
I said to you, when you ask Arabic,
Do you-
ask the Arab people.
Okay.
Don't ask the translation.
Okay, wait, no problem.